Hi, my name's Erica and welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Here on my channel, I love to talk any and everything crochet or yarn related, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to hand paint 4 different sets of safety eyes. So I did make a part 1 video where we talked about all the supplies, the tips and tricks that you need to know, the safety tips when working with resin, but in today's video, it's kind of the part 2 of that all. I'm going to show you how to actually paint your own safety eyes. So we're going to start with a very basic pair of eyes, and these are super simple to make. All you need is mica powder and your resin. Then secondly, I'll show you how to make these glitter ones, and you'll see 2 different ways to do it. So I'm going to show you the way where there's the small chunks of glitter peeking through, as well as just the one where it's just chunky glitter. Then we'll move on to the third pair, which is going to be the cracked glitter safety eyes, and I promise you these are a lot easier to make than they look, but they are my favorite. They look just so beautiful in the sunlight especially. And then we will wrap up with the fruit slice pair. And I love how these turned out as well. I ended up using kiwis and strawberries and a light pink background. Like I said, the in-depth supply list is going to be in that first video, but I'm also going to include a little screen grab here of all of the different supplies that you need for each of the 4 tutorials, so that way we don't have to go over them at the start of each little section, and so we're not going to waste time doing that. And then the last note that I have before we go in that applies for all of the tutorials is that the curing time for the resin will be 60 seconds each round if I don't mention it in the voiceover at any point. Last thing, this is my first time filming a tutorial like this for safety eye painting, so as I was editing, I noticed that some of the footage was a little bit blurry or the camera wouldn't focus, so please bear with me. But if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section down below and I'm happy to reply to them there. Other than that, let's go ahead and start painting the first set of safety eyes. So for the first set, we're just going to be using mica powder, any color of your choice. I went with this violet color, and then of course the UV resin. Before we start painting, you're going to see that there is this protective film that's a sticker over the front of the eyes. Sometimes it will wrap to the back of the eyes, so you just want to make sure that you clear that before you start, because once you paint the resin on there, it's going to be really hard to get off, but leave the sticky part on the front of the eyes to protect it. So here's the proportion I use when it comes to mica powder versus resin. Definitely be mindful of how much you use. If you use too much, it's not going to cure properly. I did go in a little bit heavy-handed here with the mica powder, but it worked okay given the thin layers that I was using. But you can just see here, that's about how much I use in proportion to each other. And then we're just gonna mix it up, being careful not to overmix. And when we paint the back of our safety eye, just be careful not to get the resin on the sides or the front of the eye too much, but you do also at the same time want to ensure that you're going all the way to the edge, so that way the edges are not showing up as clear on the front. I also just like to glop it on and just kind of work it around with my old paintbrush. I find it gives me the most control. Then we are going to just pop them under the UV lamp for 60 seconds and allow them to cure. Repeat the same process again, just painting a second layer on. Once again, cure it for 60 seconds. And then here, I'm just checking the front of my eyes to see if they are as opaque as I wanted them to be. They were not, so I decided to go for one more coat. Usually I'll do about 3 coats for these. Quick tip, make sure you're wiping down your paintbrush in between colors so you're not contaminating. And then once you are done with the curing, the back should not be wet at all. It might be sticky because of the resin, but it won't be wet. And here's the most satisfying part, of course, peeling off that protective film. And we have a very beautiful set of basic colored safety eyes. Moving on to our glitter safety eyes, I'm just using the holographic glitter as listed in the supplies. You'll want to, of course, have a plate to catch any excess glitter. Now for this set, we're just going to use the resin bottle like a glue bottle and just spread a thin layer of the UV resin around the back, just enough to stick our glitter on. Then we're going to take the glitter using the bigger side that allows the chunks to come out, and we're going to carefully sprinkle this onto the back of our eyes. taking care not to over dump it. Now once we're done with that, we'll take our precision tweezers and we will press the glitter into the resin so that way it's not just loose when we go in and cure it, it's actually pressed down into the resin that we laid down. Once you are done with that, we are going to cure it for 60 seconds. And now I'm gonna show you two different methods for the second layer. So this first method is going to be just the chunky glitter method. It's going to not show any of those smaller flecks. So we're going to do the same process where we add another thin layer of resin, but this time we're going to take our tweezers and we're going to grab just the chunks of glitter and put them in any bald spots that we're seeing on the back of the eye. So anywhere that there's clear space, we're going to put each piece of glitter on one by one. This part is a little bit more manual, a little bit more time consuming, but the end result really can't be beat. Now, the second way that I'm going to show you is a lot easier, a lot faster, and you still get a beautiful result. So I've already laid down the second thin layer of resin here, and now all I'm doing is taking the side that allows the smaller flecks to come out, and I'm just dumping it all over the back of the eye. And it's not as precise, but it still gives you a really cool look. Now we're going to cure both of those eyes at 60 seconds. And time for the big reveal. So this was the eye where I did use the smaller chunks of glitter as well. And here's the eye that only used the thick chunks of glitter. There they are side by side. Both beautiful, just different looks. Moving on to my favorite pair of safety eyes, the cracked glitter ones. So we're gonna follow that same process, laying down a thin coat of the UV resin, just using the tip of the bottle to work it around. Then we're going to go in with the chameleon flakes or the glitter flakes and just place them one by one on the eye wherever we want to. And I like to check the front to make sure that everything is looking right, because once we cure it, we're not going to be able to move the glitter. Cure for 60 seconds. And now we're going to start mixing together our mica powder and UV resin. And I went for a blue-green color that was similar to the flakes, but you can also use a color that's completely opposite. I've done that before as well, and it turns out really nice. So just mixing together the UV resin and the mica powder, careful not to overmix, applying it to the eyes, and we're just gonna go right over those flakes. It might feel a little weird because it's not smooth, but it will cure just fine, and when we put the backings on, it'll also fit just fine. I do like to work some of the additional resin into the gap where I didn't put glitter, so that way it kind of builds it up to make it a little bit more level. Then we'll cure once again for 60 seconds. Repeat that same process on the back, like I said, building it up a little bit where we did not have the glitter so that it's somewhat level. Cure again for 60 seconds. And time for the big reveal. Chef's kiss. Love these eyes so much. They just turn out so beautiful every time, and they're really easy to do. Last but not least, moving on to the fruit slice eyes, I'm going to use kiwi and strawberry for these eyes, and then I will do a pink background. Same process as the last two eyes, thin layer of the UV resin using the bottle like a glue bottle. We're going to then use our precision tweezers and just grab the fruit slices and place them on wherever we want on the eyes. Then I will just check it on the front, make sure it looks good. I like how everything is spaced out. Now the difference here is we are gonna wanna cure each eye right as soon as we're done with it. You don't wanna wait to cure both at the same time. In the past, I've experienced the clay slices shifting around. Then what I like to do is compare my second eye to my first one just to make sure that it's uniform. I like the way that it looks. And like I said, once it's all cured, we can't move stuff around, so be precise there. Now we're going to move on to painting the resin on. This is actually a mix of pink and a little bit of silvery white. I did it off camera. Once again, it might feel a little weird with the clay slices there, like the resin is not uniform, but the sinker eye backings will go on just fine. And with the second layer, everything's gonna level out nicely. We're going to then cure it for 60 seconds. Repeat that same process once again with the resin, then we'll cure it one more time for 60 seconds. And here's the reveal. Peel off the protective film and look at that. We've got adorable fruit slice safety eyes. Pretty simple to do, although they definitely look more intricate. Quick tip for cleaning, I love to use these lint-free cotton pads or squares and some rubbing alcohol just to clean down everything that resin touched. So that goes for my paintbrush, my tweezers, any scoopers, my space, also my nail lamp, just any and everything. And then I also like to do the same thing to my safety eyes, just to remove any of the remaining sticky residue. That's going to wrap up all 4 tutorials. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Once again, let me know if you have any questions in the comments down below and I will answer them there. Thanks for watching. Bye!